Hi guys, sorry about that. I had to take that call, and uh, I apologize. There's 15 minutes, 15 more minutes for the opening, or before the opening. The market, we were talking about this spike, what happened, or what is happening in this market, right? We have a spike into the opening, we have the spike from this level all the way up to here is the spike. The market opens above the spike. That's a positive sign. Notice what we have here, the 5100. This excess, this poor excess, this level here will be corrected once the market opens. If it opens somewhere above this level or this level, this one also will be corrected. This one remains in the lower side. This area also is key moving forward. Well, we saw that this has two periods, right here, another one here, another one here. You know how many times the market was bought from, it's been bought from this level, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times already. And in the upper side, this distribution here, what level is this? 5112, right? 5112 is key for anything to the upside. Alright, this one, this level here. And right now, the range we were talking about is we have a 5-day range with an inside day, with a 2-day range here, inside a 5-day range here, and this range, this 2-day range, is an inside day. Okay, it's an inside day. Okay, this is not, it's not an ordinary balance, 2-day balance. It is an inside day. Go with the breakout or fade the breakout that fails. That's the trade. Okay, there's a lot of things that can happen here. I am not that confident in these breakouts. Let me tell you that. That's one thing. Because what we have below this level here is absolutely nothing. There's nothing here. There's a void here below. Today is the last day of the month as well. Okay, end of the month. Remember that. That's end of the month. There could be some interest in keeping the prices in certain areas as well. Who knows? There's stuff like that. Things like that happen all the time. Now, the something also that I wanted to share, wanted to do, going into today's session is, this is the US Nasdaq Dow Russell. Russell, I mean, who cares about Russell, right? It's been bought from the 50. We have a trend in the Dow, downside trend in the Dow, right? And the Dow has come back inside this range. There is penetration in the range, in the previous range. Now, the high of yesterday is quite questionable. This is the breakout, and the Dow was being bought, being sold in that breakout. Okay, downside trend, weak high coming back inside the range. There is potential or risk trading to the opposite side of this range. That's for the Dow. The Nasdaq has a downside trade as well, and as well as the ES. This is the previous, this level here. This level here is support. Okay? This is a previous all-time high. This is one of the all-time high here. I won't see that relevant for what's happening now, but you can see clearly that the market is buying. It's pretty close. It's using or eyeing this level, right? This one here, that one here. Coming back inside this range, clicks this side, right? Keeping the market in here. This could be a new range. This can be a 5-day range being formed. And notice the gap here as well. Okay, that's what it does. And ES, the ES is more systematic. Okay, breakout, buying from breakout. All right, where's the other breakout? Okay, have another breakout here, buying from the breakout. Okay, breakout here, buy from the breakout. Okay, and it's repetitive. That's the pattern. That's the market. That's what this market is doing. Also, you can see, you can see a trend here, another one here. Pick your trend. Yeah, that's the name of the game. Pick your trend. That's in the daily. And but also something that I noticed yesterday relative to these two markets, Nasdaq and ES, is the way how it was being sold. Right? Even this one, the potential for firecracker effect here is high. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. The same thing that happened here. Okay, same thing that happened here, and they have a break. Same thing was happening here, but this time to the downside. All right. Notice. I hope you have noticed that in this downside. This is one possibility here. And the same that happened here can happen here, but this time in the opposite direction here. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I cannot unsee these ones you have seen. The other thing is up to yesterday there was some relevance in the other markets, like specific bonds. Okay, this is a trend to the downside here in the bond market, and the bond market was testing or checking these lows here. It took this range out, but it was bought again from this level. Okay? It did not get back inside this range here. Coming back inside this range, probably we could target this low, the lower side of the range. But now I think, or it looks like has, I won't say out of the woods, but it is safer. It is safer because this market was is also pressured. Pressure in the index is lower. The thing now. that is what's happening. One range here, one range here as well. Okay, same thing goes here. And I got one range here, one big range altogether. And very erratic markets, crude, dollar. Notice this here, right? The potential to the upside in this market. Range here, breakout. This is a breakout and fail. Okay, it has look above. It is going to check the opposite side. Oh, don't know. This is an upside trend. This is gold. And my market, 5 minutes before the opening, my market. There's no change in the monthly. This is the monthly. There's no change in the monthly. Weekly also, weekly is trending higher because 1, 2, 3, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks trending higher. This is 4 months trending higher, and the only one that wasn't in sync was the daily. Okay, we have 3 days trending lower here, and after this big break that we have here, there's some rebalancing. The rebalancing of this inventory, is sideways trading. Okay, that's also called consolidation here. And the odds the market is going to trade sideways here are high too, or well high. Boy, look at the volume this day, this week. This week has really low volume. This was Wednesday. It's going to be lower than yesterday. Lower than past week. Volume is increasing this day. Volume is increasing. Let's see what happens now. Alright. Now, into today's session, um, there's a lot of things that can happen here. One step at a time. I am not that confident with this break because we have the way how this market was trading lower. It was very that was excruciating to see, right? But value, you can see what's happening with value, right? Value moving lower, and yesterday we have balance here, balanced value as well, and now we have a breakout of this 2-day range, 51 here. Okay, this has no excess here. Notice also where this low was being bought and where these 3 days have been bought as well. And there's some penetration during the overnight session of the previous all-time high here. Usually, okay, trade guidelines. Go with the breakout, balance. We have a breakout. Okay, this is a breakout guidelines here, and this is a spike guidelines here. Right? Market opening up above spike is the most positive reaction we can have. Opening inside the spike is neutral, because prices are not being accepted, not rejected. Okay, and the spike is from here to here, quite a significant one. And what I thought that this reaction was, I thought PCE was a good number, and actually it wasn't. I just checked PCE. PCE was 0.4. Previously it was 0.1. Okay, so that's an increase on PCE, the gross core price index, and also forecast was 0.3. Also, this was a bad number. It looks like inventory was too short. Inventory was too short. Coming from these highs here, inventory was too short. We also have overnight short here. Maybe it's too short, and the market needs to rally before it can break. I'm not saying that's going to happen, okay? But that's the situation. That was the situation of the inventory we had here. All right, less than 2 minutes to the opening. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see what happens here. Let me open my trading platform. I'll be back. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, markets are open. We have a gap. The market open really close to the gap. We have a 5100 right there. Something that kills traders is, traders think, have a tendency, or what attracts traders to this business is that they think that trading is easy. Trading is not easy. Trading is, no, it's one of the hardest. I think the hardest for me it's the hardest business I was while I was in. Really, really, really hard. Extremely hard. Alright, the market paid no attention to the overnight inventory. You have a 5100. I think I would be more at ease if there was not the 51 here. That's I don't like that. Nasdaq could be heading to this area. There's a lot of volume here in this. The Nasdaq can break easier than the ES. Also, this high has been corrected. Okay, this was a poor high. The only poor high the Nasdaq has was this one, and that one has been checked. Check out. That's normal. Regarding the ES, this day, notice where all the selling came from. Exactly from hardback, to the tick. Right? This is one thing that I forgot to mention. Also, it is an indication of what kind of selling is happening. More, if you were present in the previous streams, this, when this day happened, we talked about how the odds that this was long liquidation were high. How the odds that this was long liquidation rather than more powerful or more confident selling, right, or more serious selling. And sometimes, what also another thing that tends to be a killer is that when we see these references, or when we see this, the market doing this kind of action, we get impatient, right? Oh, okay, this is weak. I'm going to be long here, right? And when I'm going to be long, the market is going to reverse to this, this reverse to the mean thing that everybody talks about all the time, right? But it takes time. It doesn't have to happen right away. I'm not going to say that I knew this was going to happen. No, I didn't know what's going to happen. This spike, the market, in the same way how the market is up here, the market had been way down here. Okay. Also, I still had my puts in the spike. I am under. Those are negative now. Just for disclosure. Well, those are for disclosure. Okay. I should have hedged yesterday, but I was doing. That's my mistake. All right. Let's go. Let's keep doing what we do best. Trade. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Well, trade. Okay, this is my main reference in the upper side. Okay, the 5112. Nasdaq seems very convinced to trade through this area here. Let's see what the market does when it comes through this area here. If it goes through. It's making an attempt, right? This is the second time the market, okay? It's time to get into this. There's a lot there, and I got this bunch red lines here. There's a lot of volume here. We don't have downside trend anymore. That ended when the market opened up here. We have another gap here. We have a significant gap here, and we have another gap here in this market. Man, this is so. It happens so. Look at where the selling is coming from. Exactly from the low this range. Man. It's unbelievable. Let's see if the market like checks this area, this area. Uh, the most important thing to me is this weak high has been corrected, and now we have another gap here. Also, the Nasdaq was bought from the gap, right? From the gap high. The last time before this break, it seems like I had the impression I made a comment that this market was waiting for the Nasdaq, the Nasdaq to make a new high, before it break. uh, the Nasdaq is not waiting for the years to take this high out. Did you see where this market is being bought from? Okay? First was bought from this high, right? Now it's being bought from Halbach. That gives us an idea who is behind who is behind the trade. It's very unlikely that this level is going to hold. This is not settled, this is old information there. This is still an upside market, okay? This is an upside market. Don't get fooled by this kind of movements. This low has been taken. All the weak buyers that were buying here are now out. This is the first 1,000 here that's happening. Got a bunch, this is a significant level here. There's a lot of buying that's coming just above Halbach. Again, more buying coming from this level. Only 9 minutes into the opening, volume a little bit higher. We are going to have higher volume in this period. It looks like. Let's see how it ends. We have a breakout, okay? Breakout with a gap. The 51 is right there. Man, that's... This level, this area is going to become relevant. It can become relevant. I don't know what the market is going to do, but we have this area here. Market is just having too much back and forth here. I will not that. Well, I should see a push here to the upside right now. I'm trying to get back above this level here. In the next 3 minutes. Now this market is buying from half back. Alright. Weak buying here, very short term trading going on here. You have a breakout, breakout of the inside day, breakout of this day one, breakout balance two. Next thing to monitor is this high here. Market should take this high. Now we're selling from this area. This is a 5100 here as well. It is going to be safer above, maybe here it's going to be safer, and also safer, can be safer down here. Now the risk here is high. It can go in any direction. All the signs, all pieces of information, all market generated information are pointing to the upside. All signs are pointing to the upside. Market was bought from overnight high. Again, was bought from 5100. Let's try to take this high now. Again, buy from this high half back. Let's see if it comes back to period to overnight high again. I think if it doesn't come back down to here, it may have, there may be something to the upside. But I don't like the way how this is being bought. Again, it was bought another time from overnight high. This is the second time it's been bought from overnight high. Next time, maybe open. Let's see if it comes back to the open. This could be a rebalancing of the very long inventory from the overnight. All pieces of information are pointing to the upside. That I can say. This is the second or third time it's coming back to overnight high. Is it? The most positive market was the Nasdaq, because it opened above the spike. That's the most positive sign there, right there. Again, it was about one tick from overnight high. We can have a huge spike right now. Another time buying from hardback. Notice how much this volume, this huge volume we have here. This will be huge, either to the upside or to the other. This huge volume here, man. Unbelievable, man. Just unbelievable volume there. whatever happened after this movement, if this happened to the upside, this is going to be very weak. How many times have been bought from overnight high? A super questionable level right there. Very questionable, very questionable. It was bought like 4 times already from this level here. The same is going in the ES. But the movement can be really strong to the upside. We can make a new high. It's right there. Right? Remember all this buying is coming from exactly overnight high. Around the 5100 here. Just be aware of that. Or remember that. What will happen? It's just not having it, man. I mean, this market has no confidence here. The volume is impressive here. This is really impressive volume for Nasdaq. ES also has good volume here. And look at you know look at the volume here. So remember, end of the month. So this is end of the month. Maybe they will want they will want to keep prices around 51. Who knows? Oh yeah. Just let the market settle here. I don't like what's going on here. I really don't. I'm gonna open in the second period, right at the center of this bar. Ten seconds before the next period starts. It's coming from this area here. Yes, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. Nothing here. Really. Boy, this is really bad. Remember, all pieces of information, all NMGI is pointing to the upside, but it's just, man, well, what's going on here, man? Look at that. Look at where that mic is being bought. Come on, man. Don't really. Something bad can happen here. Something really bad can happen here. half back. Overnight PLC. 5100. Man. This is really bad. I mean, I don't want to be long here. I know that all information is to the upside. All the pieces of information are to the upside, but I just, man, this is super. I won't. I guess if this market, if this market starts a trend here, I don't see myself going long here. I just don't think that's is that good. Many times we get too anxious, we become so anxious to trade that we can't resist. I can't resist to short, to go long. The market is breaking. But if I had a long, I seriously, okay? Seriously, I will consider to close, if not, maybe even close now. I don't care if the market if the market goes all the way up to up, makes a new high today, but I don't like my odds here. I don't like my odds to the upside. Remember also from yesterday, what happened yesterday. Remember the levels in the lower side, right? Remember that. A good volume here. There's also end of the month. You know? To put those things, remember those things. End of the month. Now, the also the sequential trade here are also relative to yesterday, right? If the market comes back into this 2-day range, okay, that can target this low here. It seems so far now. The market seems so far right now, but the way how this market is trading, I want to consider that crazy. You know, it seems so low, but I don't like how this is doing, or what it is doing it. Yeah, coming to half back again. If you are long here, boy, you're high. You got high risk here. Coming back again to this BIOS, this low, this. This is how many times has been bought. This market has been bought from overnight high. Four times, right? Now you have your break there. Okay, it's trying to fill the gap here. This is not good here, not good at all. I'm just trying to fill the gap here. Let's see if the market can fill the gap here. Seems like has found support here. No lie. Gap is filled. Now the potential is to the this opposite side here. Now inventory is very short, okay? Be aware of that. Inventory is very short. Now the market has got back inside this range, also get back inside the inside edge, so the potential is the opposite side. Remember when the market was up here, we were talking about, this seems so far, right? It was so far that it seemed crazy, right? It's impossible. The market cannot come all the way there. It's too far, It's not that things are not that hard. Always. This is just the 16-minute mark. Wow, this is a big break you're having here. And some rebalancing might happen right now. Now, downside continuation has settled. Remember where last is. Last is the market yesterday closed way down here. Settle is around the center of the range. The market has closed the gap. Now we monitor value now. Did you see the market here? Now the Nasdaq has not closed the gap yet. This is history. These levels as well have been, these were going lower now, this was going higher. Now this is, let's see. No, this is just too. Is this? No, I don't think this is too far. Right? May the market may have opened here, but I think this might still be here. This high has been corrected. This poor high was corrected in Nasdaq. Now, what do you say? What is your opinion of this market? Why? Did you see how this market was buying? Those are the nuances we try to see. Now my question is the market going to get back inside this range or it is going to close the gap here? It's going to keep trading lower here. Monitor for downside continuation, we have settled down here. We have thousands appearing here. This may be some short-term support here. Or it can be a base for another push to the downside. Who knows? Market is inside the 2-day range. The ES is inside the 2-day range. Inventory is very short right now. Daily, today's inventory is very short. Nasdaq is about to get back inside previous period range. Gap has not been closed in Nasdaq. What can be that level here? Oh, there was a lot of buying from overnight high back. I mean, overnight high, right? Maybe the market can come back. Oh, this also. Oh, okay. Wow, this is a late pullback low from this day too. This day, I guess. Yeah, okay. Maybe the market comes back up to here. This is again is buying from this level, from this pullback low, coincides with this high. No, this is irrelevant now. I don't need these ones anymore. Remember, the 5100 is also here. Oh, shoot. Now let's see what happens to value here. We are right in this area here, right here. This can be support here. Notice the volume we have here, huh? Volume here. This volume was taken out with this break. Huge volume here, huge volume here. The same type of buying. They were buying from these levels. Now they are selling from halfback. Not selling from halfback here. This is daily halfback here. That's not good. Center can be saved on this high. Some of the how the longs were so risky and now the shorts, you know. Same traders are taking high risks on both sides. I think again that let's see if these distributions are close. That would be something here. Very mechanical selling here. Very mechanical selling here, brother. This level is unlikely to hold. Now again buying from this level here. Now we have an intraday trend to the downside. Daily hardback is here. Now I have the same feeling that I had to the upside, the same feeling that I had when the market was up here is coming now. I want to see the market taking this level out and maybe trying to close the gap but failing to close the gap. That's, I mean, wishful thinking too. Buying from hardback, buying from higher range. It did not re-enter this value area though. It's coming back to check the hardback. I think this will be my very short-term reference. Like for right now. Ah, my bad, this one here. My bad, this one here. This one here. This here. This one here. Close, because that's closing the distributions. The pressure here is to the downside. Value is back inside this to the range. Come on, let's correct this one. Please correct this one, but this one is not that bad. But still, I can consider this maybe hardback, daily hardback. Okay. Maybe now better. Are you better now? Okay, inside pullback low on Nasdaq. The ES has not corrected that C high yet. Oh, look at this. Mike is making a stand in this level here. Hallback, buying from Hallback. Next thing, this area, next thing, this area, and finally this one here. I'm very interested in this area here. Let's see if it can come back here and have some and close the gap. Wishful thinking. Okay. Next is this area. Let's see if the market makes a stop here or it has downside acceleration. Alright, let's see if it buys from here. There's a bounce there. There's a buy here again from this the high of this range. This is key here. This level is key right now. Okay, this level is key here. We are at also at the half-time mark of the current period. What? Oh, come on. Oh, boy. I forgot to move my... I forgot to move my... I was moving my stops, but I didn't move my target. I have my order like 40 points, but god damn it. I went long up here, but I have some profit taken down here. God damn, I just... This is a key level of where the market is now. We can have acceleration here or downside, downplay rejection here. This is our area here and this level. Notice what happened to value. Now value is now inside this range. Now this level can be weak, but it is just one piece of information. Okay? The Nasdaq is trying to close the gap. Let's see what happened here. 48. These kind of days attract a lot of traders. You know, you need to take advantage of these kind of days too. It don't happen that often. I guess the most important thing is if this market can close this gap. I mean, can close the distribution here. The gap has been closed, so that's a negative sign. Remember, the morning we were talking about the positive sign, market opening, the upper side of the spike. Okay, that's for a very short time frame, short term. Now, it's coming back to check the highs here. It's not good. It's not a good sign the market is selling from this specific level, very questionable level here. They may have a spike here. If there's a spike, it can close the gap and get back close to 5100 as well. And you know there's going to be more selling from the 51. We are in this danger zone right now. Is this an inside one? No, let's see the market can trade through this area and close the gap. There is again sold from this level. They pull back low. Right now the ES is right there, right at that level. It's buying from that level. Nasdaq is still positive. The ES is not. You know, the major positive size for Nasdaq remain, but not for ES. I want to see this bar closes as an inside bar here. Same kind of buying that was happening from overnight high is happening now, but this time it's selling. You know, the same kind of activity that's going on there. This is just one piece of information. Remember, only one piece of information. It's coming back to this area here. Also, it's yesterday's. Is this the POC? Okay, now this level has been taken. Let's see if Nasdaq now can close the gap. Alright. I have now passed Fed Boston now saying they are going to reduce rates by summer. Yesterday, they say they were going to reduce rates by the end of the year. This is just unbelievable. The 51 is still here, looming. You know, this range, this area here was extended a little bit more now. Whoever was long here, for example, is probably out now. Maybe they are averaging their positions. Who knows, man? Remember also, from the overnight, you have this tremendous spike. Look at this, man. Look at this spike. All this, what's happening now, is inside the spike. You know, it's barely got back inside the overnight, inside this distribution, the most. Okay, but just for you to have an appreciation what's going on as well. Okay, we are all emotional. Oh, the market's breaking. The market's going to come back all the way down to hill. Oh yeah, there's potential to go all the way down there. Okay, but where you were when the market was up here. Okay, now that it's down here, kind of like halfway through this. No, I'm going to short. That's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. Remember the distribution model as well. This high is also one piece of is only one piece of information, okay? But it can be relevant. Okay, don't forget that. I thought that this market was going to check this high, but it didn't. You know, don't get too fixated in this weak high. All what happened, remember, there is not too much volume here already here, but now So the same thing can be said from this reference as well. Okay, I don't trade. I don't trade. Okay, the market is right here, back again, and this area here, the Nasdaq. The market is still one time frame lower. This is an inside bar. Pay attention to that. It's an inside bar. Okay, we have an inside bar, selling, mechanical selling. Okay, this is an inside bar. Is there going to be a breakout to the downside? Go with the breakout, preferable in the direction of the break. Both markets have an inside bar. I'm not going to anticipate that this market has good odds this distribution has not been closed. I don't like how this selling is coming from here and from here, from these mechanical levels. This is just pushing. This is not good. Can you see what this low is? Okay, there's a breakout here to the downside. Let's see now with the gap can be filled. Nasdaq has a breakout. Oh yeah, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, now now the potential is the opposite side of this range, okay? Oh, come on, my god damn it. Oh, well, I was trading. I mean to trade another account. God. I trade this breakout here. The gap has been closed. Alright, it is 11:05. I hope you have a good day. Unless you have any questions, that's it for today. Hey, Sam, I shorted the highs on the Q. I thought it was going to get stopped, but I didn't. Was very lucky today. Gap guidance in place, so shorting is not ideal. I'm doing bullish on the day. So calling doing a short trade Bison Phipps. I was trying to get another account funded today, and I was trading this breakout, the breakout of the inside bar, aiming, you know, when this market was bought from exactly this low, that's when I went short and I was aiming to close the gap. But I didn't realize I was in a different account. All right. As I say, I hope you have unless you have any questions, I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Before I go, whatever happened to your trades, for example? I didn't have a good day yesterday. I was bad, right? I have lost like a lot yesterday, and all because I didn't follow my rules. What was this rule? This simple rule. One simple rule is if my mind and my body are not in with me, are not in sync, are not good, I just don't do it. But I didn't. Okay, and that has a mental hit, it hits you. And you cannot avoid to think, okay, boy, you're bad, right? You're in a bad position. Now the next thing is going to be bad as well. But one trade has nothing to do what happened with the current trade or with the previous trade. The results of the previous trade has nothing to do with what can happen with the next one. Okay. Yeah, in the same way as it's very important not to over trade and not to do revenge trade or things like that. It's just it is a mental game. All the answers that we look for are inside us, all of them. Okay. Try to use. Since I discovered market profiles, I realized something. There is something going. I thought there was something going. Oh, this is different, right? I thought it was hard. At the beginning, I thought it was hard. Then I thought, okay, why this is what not many people use this. Most people, or at least short-term traders, most traders use candlestick charts, right? Candlestick chart patterns, MACDs, RSI, or both side, all the kind. And I was doing the same. And unfortunately, the statistics are really bad. Okay, really bad for short-term traders. We have a success rate of 3%. Okay, 5%. Let's do it 5% to be generous. Okay, but being generous, maybe 5%, and the success, the rate failure is huge here. At the time, I thought, okay, if the rate failure is huge, and what? Then the next logical question for me was, what most traders are doing? Okay, because I was doing what everybody else was doing. And if I do what everybody else is doing, okay, guess what? I can expect something also, right? I cannot expect a different outcome if I keep doing the same thing like everybody else is doing. So that's when I started to dig into market profiles. And one way, leads to the other, and I got to know Jim Dalton that way. I know about his programs, his courses, his intensives, and I took his course about his courses, which are not cheap. I also got his intensives, and um, it was eye-opening, okay, because I didn't have I didn't have any idea of what any idea about market understanding, okay. What's happening today, for example, what happened has a lot to do with what happened yesterday. It's inside bar, 2-day balance has a lot to do with what happened in the previous days, 4 days, you know, trend to the downside. A lot to do with the bigger 5-day range, and believe it or not, a lot to do also with what happened here. Right, and you just keep zooming out, and suddenly the market makes sense. Can make sense. Right? Most traders got overexcited, and you have this gap. They have this spike here. Whoa, boy, the market is going higher. The market is going to make a new high today. I have to be long. Right? They have no idea about this balance. They have no idea the market has come back inside this 2-day range. They have no idea about the risk that this market may have, being around the 5100, having these lows here. I mean, all them together is not one piece of information only. It is all together. And the funny thing, or the hard part, one of the hard parts is, because for me everything is hard, is that these pieces of information by itself separated mean nothing. And you have to put them together, and the meaning change at any given time, at any given minute. What is relevant now, the next minute this can be completely relevant, right? When the market was trading below the previous all-time high and open, the market was bought below, was selling below here when the spike happened. When we have the spike, this is meaningless. Okay, it is very important, but for what the market is doing at this moment is not. Right? And that's part of the game here. We have constantly we are dealing constantly with information that is contradicting itself, or one piece of information is contradicting another. And we must have those thoughts, and harmonize that in our brains. That's part of being a trader. Price is just an advertisement mechanism. What are you here? Are you short? Are you long? Do you have a bias? Do you think the market is going to keep going higher? What? Keep going higher? Why is that keep going higher? Okay, the market was down here yesterday and now it's higher, right? This is going higher. Even though the market is breaking, the market is going higher. Can you see it, right? Now the next thing, do you think the market is going to keep going lower? I said, what? You just say the market is going higher. Why you say the market is going lower now? Can you see those thoughts? Those are counterintuitive things. Those are contradicting pieces of information. What changes? The time frame. For those pieces of information that we just talked about, what changes is the time frame. Now, this market, can you see what this market is doing, right? It's kind of like getting short now. It was too low, inventory got rebalanced, and it's kind of getting too short right now. Have not seen more things here. This is very important, but more relevant than the volume that we was tempo. What Jim calls tempo, which is the pace, or the speed, or the conviction. The market just had this this market at this moment in time making me remember of what happened. Oh, my bad. Here, what happened up here? It was just the same way, exactly the same way. I look. Check this out. What's happening now? Now we have another distribution down here. I say, wait a minute, okay? Wait a minute. What the heck is going on? Did you know about that? Did you remember this? Did you remember this day? Right? So that's something there too. Is that going to be relevant? Who knows? The market, Nasdaq got accepted, got penetration of previous day range. Gap was closed, but so far, values is still high, right? ES is not that well. It's not doing that good. The ES is not doing that good. Value is higher. But it is moving lower. Okay? Now we have 3 periods wide. When the market start to having thickness, becoming thick here, the damage, the subsequent damage that can happen after the market did this, it gets limited, right? If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I will be calling it a day, and I wish you guys a wonderful rest of the day. Stay safe. Bye bye.